Me and him, when I talk one day and we are friends now.
Yes, sir, live running. Welcome back to one of the exciting evening of YS. Oh, we have to look more excited. Welcome. Welcome back, of course, to one of the exciting evening of YS Convo. You don't know, we have another banger phone this evening again. First time watchers, you don't know what I think they go. Soon as you come in, jump in the comment section, give me a raise a fan. Make you mark it down present. You know, that's something they go. You know, subscribe it, touch a little subscription, something there. Touch your notification, same time. Go and share up the live, same way. Tell a friend, tell a friend, share it all your contact them you can share with. You don't know, see how call your number up on the screen, same way. Take part in a live discussion with we. We want big up a little sponsor, same way they on board with different day one no care what. Ship for less, you don't know. Say yo, if you not ship for less, you go ship for more. Free delivery in and around Montego Bay. Best price you can find. Look for them on Instagram at Ship for Less JA. So we'll go pay some bill and come right back with it. Yeah.
Ship for Less. We ship just about anything that you may want to have purchased overseas. Our rates are very competitive compared to all the, let's say, the name brand in the industry. We do free delivery in and around Montego Bay, on the outskirts of Montego Bay. You can visit our Instagram page at #ShipForLessJA, Facebook ShipForLessJA, or you can even visit our website at ShipForLessJA.com. We are located at 4 Sewell Avenue, which is more commonly known as Upper Deck. So for all the Montegonians, you should know where Upper Deck is located, and we're located off the steep hill on Top Road. Check out our webpage, complete our sign up, which is free, less than 2 minutes. Make sure and sign up.
Welcome back everybody. You see me, hope everybody get to enjoy the holiday. You don't know if you have no big money to spend, hope you don't get to spend some family time, right? You see me? So of course, you don't know, say yo, tonight topic, top 5 red flags in a relationship and how you can actually avoid them. You see me? So of course, Peter gave our own list. As I can see him, she make sure she come out strong. If you don't have no top 5, you can share it with, because for the top 5 now, for be your top 5 in no particular order, same way. So you don't know, say as I said, the call in number up on the screen. You can drop in a comment section, same way, give you a live feedback. If you're not shy, if you call in, nobody there can send in on a voice note, same way. Right? You don't know. Right, for me, I'll load.
I don't know, kind on the internet.
Oh,
I say going on the internet, your phone load. See that buffer.
Left me alone.
Everybody's gonna go.
Alright, so what you know? Top 5 red flag in relationship and how to avoid them. Alright, Peter Gay, what the first thing you have to feel? Top 5.
Alright, so the first thing on my top 5 is controlling behavior. In terms of your partner, plan for you, tell you what to wear, who to hang out with, isolate yourself from friends and family. You can't do anything without the spouse approval. That's the biggest red flag for me. In some relationship, in some or most relationship, we female oftentimes see the controllingness and we just play a blind eye to it because you might love the boy, but the boy not love you. But long and short of the story, if it is that you see that your partner is being too controlling, the best thing for you to do as a female is to walk away, because it's only gonna get worse. Once he start controlling you, then you're not gonna abide by rules and regulation, then it's going to get physical, which is also number 5 on my list.
But hold on. Before you run no further, say hold on. You know, we're controlling this concern still. It all depends upon what each person might see as control, depends upon who you talk to. Because what you see as control might just be a man say, yo, don't wear that left your house.
No, that's different.
But you have some people.
I mean, I don't see that as being controlling. I just see that you don't think it is appropriate for me to wear on the road. That me understand. But you can't go tell me, say, like as in we're going out, you go pick, choose, refuse what to wear. You know, if you put on something you think it's too revealing and you ask if it change, I'm going to change it because you know
No,
respect
so
where
you
respect
tell
come
you.
from.
No,
Yeah,
saying
but-
No, you don't tell me.
So why different?
You ask me
Why?
to change it.
Why?
Why are you going to tell me
Because
to change
if
it?
me a answer that simple means say me I give you an option. Me a ask if you can change it.
Yeah,
Meaning say you
give
have
me an
cho-
option. I can choose to change it or not to change it. You don't
if
tell me to
ask
change
you if you can change that. Well, I'm going to use the same thing. Revealing. Seeing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm a woman, me and you go out and me say, yo, no love about that look. Change it. Me not supposed to say, yo, man, no, say me not too like that. You can't change it. No, me asking you that go leave you to decide if you want to do it yourself.
But
No.
Jason, they say it all comes back to
Mm-hmm.
how it is being said. Because you just say, me no love how that look, change it.
Yeah, me never ask if I can
So I
change
say,
it.
yo,
No, but at the end of the day, you tell me why you need to change it.
Yeah,
you
but-
have someone where I go say just change your outfit.
But
Then. No,
females,
brother.
but what you know, based on how
No,
me
brother.
sound, you just say no. I know what
Based
you
on
say, how
how
you
you
say
say
it.
it,
But guess what,
exactly.
no, you know me have a strong personality naturally. See, me say this to a female just like how I say it, you
Look
know.
in your face
A lot of
sometimes.
females out there might feel say, yo, my son too controlling, like, hear his sound, you must say, yo, but it's just fact, me not gonna talk like another man who might say, yeah, me not like how, but babes, you can't wear something else, you can't. No, I'm gonna
Why
say,
you
yo,
can't? Why you can't say that one time?
why?
What you mean why?
Yeah, why? Why me need to say it that way there?
You not have to say it
Because
so
the way they
deep
sound
and,
nice, huh?
and macho and whatever. You can. Yeah, we know say you're a man, but you can't
Come
be.
on.
You can be nice about
Peter
it.
Gay. Peter Gay. It's very simple. Me no love how that look. Change.
No, but
it.
like hearing it from JC because me know you and a long time we know we said from we either we need when they said that to me it's like whatever. Me go change
So
it.
why difference with somebody else?
Jason.
Me ask
Because I know you and me know how you have you have a strong personality and your
So you
voice
don't tell
can
us
come
that you
off
don't mean
stern and strong. It's not that it don't mean anything, but what joke to me can be dead to somebody else.
Alright.
So if
Make we use
if you
Mystic.
don't know your
Make we
partner,
use
let me
Mystic.
ask the Peter again. See,
Mystic Vice, so that sound worth.
no, just it come back to if you don't know your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know Jason as this high personality, strong tone, stern person. And you go use one strong tone and stern with me. No man, the friend take a cup and say, yo brother, how you talk to so? Then it go cause one problem.
but that's weird. But
It's not weird.
where you're working
It's
right
not
now.
what he said,
At
it's
your
how it
workplace
is
right
being
now,
said.
I'm sure your boss can tell us, hey, don't wear this. And them tell us, them have them code and they say, don't wear this.
Exactly. But my boss now go make me my boss now go load me up on whatever. You know the policy, this is the policy, go home and change. You go on here, you go and change and you come back.
But you're not going line for that. But if a man tell us, say, yo, you know, say, me no like how that.
You have
look."
to explain.
You have to explain himself.
Your boss say
Yeah.
you know the policy.
And
But the fact that
explanation, not.
Jason, but you know the policy, and the policy is that cannot wear
But
come
you
to
know the
work.
policy in a relationship. See
What's the
way,
policy
say
in
you-
the relationship?
Come on. The man
What's
want-
the policy in the
you see,
relationship?
Anything at all where you would consider revealing, you know, so that's supposed to be exclusive to the person where you actually there with or go out with. That makes sense to you. You already know. So don't try go around nothing right here. You know. So guess what now? If you go out with the man and the man I feel look on you and say, yo, I don't like how that revealing and he should even reach this in the first place.
That's true.
So
That's true.
again, that is the reason why me would never ever ask a woman if they cannot change that. You see, me go ask a woman if they can't change that, I must be one of me just know me I look so front. Yeah man, me played a nice guy, something there, and say you can't change it, make him feel like say, oh,
If you
me
feel
I
say
give,
white-
me I give her option if she want, decide yes or no. And of course, if she say no, I want, we might just say, okay, because me play simple, because me I look so front. But if me in a one actual serious relationship, no, hell no, me tell her straight, say, yo, where that I go, that now wear. Find something, I'm not gonna tell her what you have to wear. As in, don't wear that, you must wear that. No, I'm gonna tell her, say, yo, that's something already. As I say, if it's true, if you don't know me, you might take it.
Exactly. You're
Ray,
going to take it
but-
personal.
Yeah, but nevertheless, still, back to controlling. A lot of females might hear me say it and say, yo, that sound controlling. Because me hear females start big and bold. They in a relationship, but they man can't tell them what to wear, what not to wear. I mean, I say like, okay, then me need a question it. For your relationship, you see me? whichever man alright with them woman wear what they want wear because them are their own woman, so to speak. And if they try to say nothing at all, it's because they're controlling and because they like no use so much
Just
things
you see-
sometimes I can't keep up. Insecure.
Sorry to say, like some of them females that we are talking about, man can this and man can that. I just honestly think it's just a play because at the end of the day, when you go home to your man and your man say this is your man say that you have to listen. So a lot of times them a talk and then say no man can do this and no man can do that. Me not listen to them because on your phone when you're talking to the guy, you know they close to you and 9 out of 10 of them will behave their way there when you hear the boy on the phone to them. No boy can call my phone and chat to me. So I'm not ask Christ. Dial tone and reach you. You can call me back. Because respect goes where respect come from. Respect goes where respect come from. That's what I believe in. So if you ever dare feel say you are gonna call my phone and go on like your name Mr. Graham, who not take care? I want you to pay the bills, brother. I pay that myself. I when you're paying your bills, respect goes where respect comes from.
Fair enough. Can't debate that. Fair enough. More than fair enough. What else under that number
Lack
one?
of communication.
No move for number one yet.
Oh, number one, that's it.
Controlling or what?
Just controlling behavior. That's number one. Controlling behavior from either party.
Why they're controlling something like give me a real example of what you'd say as
What me just
controlling.
do?
No, one female. Cause I'm not just male, you know.
what me
A
just give one
female
female?
version of controlling.
The
But
female
she
version
give
of
one
controlling
actual
is
example
you
of the clothes. It's just
actually-
that she would look on the other way there, but
Yeah,
majority
people
of
look funny
female
and
would see that way
Exactly.
as
And
controlling. You know that?
to me, controlling is you influence me for do something what you want me to. Not something what me want, the way you want me to. Or you want me to be somebody else that's I'm not.
So for more, you have to do something beneficial to both, but I really mean why you do it.
Hold on. Let me go back again. You're influencing me to be somebody that I'm not. In terms of me added it, I'm a very hard nut for crack. And if me tell her say me nah.
So what if
Even an earth could have come down, me nah.
so what if somebody see potential in a certain way and I push you to be the better version of yourself? And
No,
because,
but being a better version of myself, that's not being controlling.
no, but the person
Be
will push you to do
controlling.
something what you personally don't want to do, you know. If you see, you know, maybe not see the reason for do it for your group, but the person they see it and I say, yo, you need to do this. Based off of what you say, you go see that as controlling because I know something what you really want to do, but the person want you to do it because the person is
Controlling can be
whatever.
positive and negative. But me I talk about negative aspects of it.
Okay.
As me say, you go tell me who to hang out with, who me can talk to, who me mustn't talk to. You need to go out and coming back this time. You need to do that. You need to But I live with my parents, brother. Your parents control you to a certain age. Karen, if you're here, me know say you still control me, but to a certain age. Your parents control you because they send you out and say, hey, come back in by 9 o'clock.
So it's so sad that you don't know me. And yeah, I'm tripping in your mentions. Smashing for attention, cause the point is what you miss. Communications, when we talk is always tension. Called you watch on that cause it's a shame you never listen. Say that we chillin', niggas, like with the time. Alright, but if anxiety was screaming that they ride, so I'm like with my pride. You say that we chillin', niggas, like with the time. Alright, but if I'm ashamed I never listened. When you shed your pain, never took the time to listen. We both got our ways, that's the point that you be missing. We just place our blame instead of working on our difference.
Responsibility don't come without authority.
No, Jason, I agree with that, brother. Jason.
Watch on, no paint a brighter way for you. See?
Even when-
Well, no, me paint a
Okay,
brighter
Jason.
way for you. No, me paint a
Okay,
brighter way for you.
Jason.
Do you think it is fair for you be a stepmother to a child and me, the father, go tell us, say, yo, you are responsible for my child 100%. especially when I am not around, because you are the mother in that child life. So you are 100% responsible for that child when I'm not around. If that child drop, you may go come to everything's in.
Hello.
Hello. Caller,
Hello.
on YS Carnival.
Yeah, good night, everyone. So this is Chantal. So you were asking for more examples of control in a relationship. All right. So control can be displayed in more than one way. Right. An example from a female's perspective, it could be in terms of, somebody. You have so for instance, you have a group of friends and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, you start finding fault with all of your friends and your family members. So he's trying to seclude it from everybody. So and keep it to himself. Right? And so put down yourself in esteem and all of that stuff there. So those are just some examples.
All right. Based on most of what you just said a while ago as an example, I would actually agree with the word controlling. That definitely would sound controlling. But what you have to understand at the same time, right? While you're looking at it that a man seem to be controlling because he might not want you to hang out with a particular group of people, or say certain friends, for example. Me can't see them friends as a bad influence towards our relationship. Meaning, you tell yourself, say, yo, you're straightforward like that, and I just me alone your mates, but when I look on your friend them where you the link with,
Opposite,
like,
yes,
all your
opposite.
friend them have average of 3 man. No, me just give you an example.
Sure, I agree with that, but in the same, so without valid reason, so alright, yes, you have some friends who probably at a peer party and stuff, and you realize that financially I'm drained because I try to keep up with the lifestyle of my friends. And you say, no, I think that group of friends are really good for you. That is within reason. But you will have some money, you don't like your friend and why don't you like your friend? You don't like them or the pictures and set them or whatever you need to know what they want for friends. Why? Because they want to have full control of you.
Okay, so what you know, for me, I don't think say really have much to do with the financial drainage of you and your friend.
No, it's just an example.
Yeah, I understand, but the reason why I actually have pinned that one there still in is the fact that you want explanation in terms of the man having problem with your friends, and even after you said to you, say, yo, feel say the kind of friend where you have healthy for the relationship. Now you have to understand, say, it might just reach a point wherein you have to make a decision about a relationship, somebody where you really look for your future with, versus one set of people where you can talk to them this year and next year then disappear. In which we all know, say, yo, the relationship, it can happen just about the same, so we're not going to try play hypocrite about it. But what I'm saying to you is, me just said to Peter a while ago, if you're in a relationship with a man, Zane, naturally that man go have a level of responsibility where you are concerned, right, so far? Good. So you don't think responsibility come with a level of authority as well?
It does, but even the Bible tells us that you must submit and all of that. We understand that. However, you have, so for instance, you have some boundaries and stuff. They won't accept healthy boundaries. So it comes down to the point where the person wants to search your phone, want to monitor your activities for the entire day and all of them stuff. They don't suffer unhealthy.
And I would agree. I would definitely agree where that is concerned as well. So that would be feeling unhealthy. But what more you have to understand is things do happen for various reasons. So if it's a case in which you might do that based on a level of insecurity, it might have nothing to really do with you, but maybe you have a past where that is something that happen, and because of that, him kind of they take you up on you. So you have to understand, so you have to be an adult.
But at the end of the day, that is a red flag. That means that emotionally, you're emotionally scarred, and you cannot go into a healthy relationship emotionally scarred and then taking your past into your present relationship. You're not fully healed, so you're not ready for a healthy relationship.
And me agree with you 100% because we talked about that already just the same. See, a lot of time we move on in a new relationship and we never actually heal certain wounds from the previous one. And we bring it over upon somebody who really never deserve it, none at all. Because you can do the whole your own and because him use woman to style him and this and that, the moment he call your phone and 2 times and you don't get no answer, all kind of foolishness start run through in head. When really and truly, you could have done to look one nice, like give the car, go give him a knife or pay the phone no man. We don't use that. So yes, we strongly believe say yo, don't move from one relationship and jump in one next one because man do it and woman do it too. Because sometimes we feel so we need that companion around we to help we heal. When really and truly no, you have to try for as the dog them would say, lick their own wound sometime and till you can.
Yeah, man. And then even going back to what Peter Gay was saying, at the end of the day, it's how you're setting, how you're communicating. Because at the end of the day, if it is that you can't go down to your partner level and say if your partner is not really receptive to you speaking to him or her at a certain way or whatever, you must then compromise in a sense.
Yeah, but what more you understand still, just like I'm tell Peter Kim, I'm gonna tell you, Zane, knowing the person is one thing. But guess what now? Me know you, you know me. And because you know me, you tell yourself, say, yo, this is how you know me. And you know, feel say people actually evolve. And evolve for me, evolve is a case wherein we might not go always structure the word in the same way how you used to when we meet 2-3 years ago. That no means me get disrespectful. It just means say, yo, I might just start save my words them, so I might just get straight to the point. So instead of me, when me go say to you, say, yo, yeah, you hear me? I don't like that you have and change it. Get something else. You go start asking me why me need to change it. Why this that alone by itself can always cause some problem. Just by you questioning why you need for this, why you need for that. Come on, if you trust and respect your man judgment and your man say yo, you know like that and you and him go out. Like me can't see through why you don't even want to question something. If your man say yo, don't wear that wear something else. Red flag. Red flag.
It's a red flag.
Red flag wave eye.
Danny.
Red flag or wave. No, compromising on the right there. So you have to understand this. Zane, because go back again to piece of the topic last week. Once you're going to enter in a relationship with man, try to know how man think and operate as much as possible. No man no like when they say nothing to no woman then question everything. You need to have a mind of your own, that is a must. But guess what no, if a somebody where you trust, then judgment, naturally, it would be stupid if you keep on a question everything there. So when you know this person not tell you nothing out of you, nothing wrong. You say if you have a history, if you say, well, remember that time, the way they tell me that on that time there, and then when me look at me, they look like fool, then me would understand. But if you there with somebody who are always assertive and always a guiding I right with, why everything the person say you go question? When your boss come and say, yo, yeah, you me one new script you go work with. When your boss come and say, yo, at least you go start going forward, you start all of a sudden you start adapt and you start, you know what, me did use so this, but I'm going to forget what I did use, so I'm going to try to adapt, I'm going to try to learn this. We know, we all do. So when you're in our relationship, you're not supposed to be no different. You understand and know, so you know what, you're in this to win it, nothing else for you go in our relationship. And just as so you expect the man to adapt and forget about the past, woman who I deal with, and know say you might deal with now, when maybe when deal with certain things in your past, you want him to adapt and understand you. So you need to do the due diligence same way and learn to understand how a man operate on how a man thing. So it have nothing to do with you being stubborn, hard-headed or nothing.
So my question to you is, how much of a control is too much? Because I realize that you tend to justify everything from the male's perspective.
No,
but
you
how much
have nothing to justify, but I have to tell you. Reason why I have to tell you is because if people do see control in different ways. You can see control as something totally petty versus another female might just say, yo, a joke thing that you talk about, say, the man a control about. What exactly is controlling for some female? A joke thing. So you know, I'm not do just for me, just to make you.
So at the end of the day, it really just boils down to communication and the individual, meaning the both parties in the relationship.
Yeah, true. But guess what? No, me can be as very, very transparent as possible with you. You do likewise with me, right? But guess what? No, you different from Peter Gay. And because you different from Peter Gay, me transparent with both town. Things when me say to she understand, she just work with the flow. You upon the next one might say, yo, into controlling. Why you might say that? Because maybe the past person what you used to did soft tone and give you the chance to decide every little thing. Now you deal with somebody who are totally different. So because of that, you might start to this person has so much controlling and toxic and all these things. When really and truly, no, the person is just different, just like how you different from Peter Gay.
Okay, boss. I hear you.
No, it's factual enough. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there, because the point where you made in regards to him tell about your friend them and all of that. Yeah, most of what you actually say, it sound controlling. But as me say, you have to understand, so yo, if you go expect a man to be responsible for your meaning, say him your go-to person, for every little thing, then the responsibility do come with a level of authority. You might not like the level of authority, but
that's why I asked you how much is too much, because everything, a narcissistic person, them not just start out, them not go from 0 to 5, for an example. Them start out with a little, it's just little things here, little things there, little things here.
all right. So for me then, when would I say it's too much for me is when it not make no sense. Like me they have problem about things, and what it things I'm really have problem with just not make no sense. Me say I make big deal out of the smallest of things them. Let me give you a perfect petty example me can think of. Seeing of control. Let me say me can think of. All right. Let's say a friend. Let's use a friend for example. Me don't want you hang out with a friend them. Me know say nothing wrong with a friend them. But me go find it dumbest excuse to tell you. So this is the reason why me don't want you hang out with a friend them. You understand? Things like them, they were it just don't make no sense. But if the person genuinely can give you a real reason, say yo, this is why me don't want you to.
So I am happy you said that, because at the end of the day, all I am saying, there are certain things that you just have to question.
All right, so me go flip it. Give me an example of something where you would have question from one man without you being or sounding controlling.
All right. I'd have to think about that.
Take your time, man.
I'd have to think about that one.
Peter, you want help her? Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like,
Think
let me
about-
see nothing
yeah,
about
man.
it with you.
Yeah, man.
You love put people on the
Sound
spot,
hard,
you
not
think?
true.
Well, love put people on the
It
spot.
sound hard,
What's
not
wrong
true.
with you?
You want me to tell her why it sound hard? Because man don't really call
Alright.
woman and things like that.
So,
Yeah.
Whatever, Jason.
no, I don't think I want to use that, because that would be more insecurity. But
Sure, you know, maybe I think about it. I say love put people on the spot. That's why I like him, you know.
I have to think about it.
Yeah.
But there are just certain things that, so for instance, now, we just talk a couple months, and then I'm on my phone and stuff like that, and all of a sudden you just want to do random searches and all of that stuff there, and I'm supposed to accept that.
Explain
at the end of the
on
day-
your phone. Explain you're on your phone. Like explain
The
a
reason
part.
that I
Give
give
me
man.
some more.
Some-
Give me
some
some
of the
more
reason I give man.
details. And you're on your phone.
Like I'm around there, and I'll probably have my occasional, text messages or whatever. I'm not talking about phone addiction, but probably somebody just text me and you feel some response, or me laugh too much with a particular message or something. And you feel like you have the right now to start monitoring my phone, because at the end of the day, are you on my mind? Which is
So what you know, make you not be hypocrite
Oh.
about, make you not be a hypocrite about is in you don't want a relationship with one man, and you know that man tend for the on his phone more than the usual based on your knowledge, and you know be a big laugh and smiling, and man can't go a bathroom without his phone, man can't give a go in bed without
Yeah,
his phone and
woman.
nine pillow.
no, that is to the extreme, no.
So
That
what
is
you
to the
know, but me
extreme.
go show you a thing. All I want me just say to you, a man can naturally do all of that and he not cheat.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you have some men. Once them, they have their own conversations in their head, and them just feel that they're supposed to have access, so they don't respect your boundaries. They don't respect your boundaries. And then that causes a big problem now because you're not giving me access to your phone. I mean, I have control over your phone to search and stuff. So that causes a big argument
All right.
because I don't have control over that.
All right. You see, one thing for me, I don't like talk on things I'm not really have much experience on, and this is one of them, Zane, because I guess I kind of try to set my household and relationship in a order of me now go tell you say yo you can't use your phone, but my time, our time, like me no want no phone for you come in between there. So if you not have no your money, if no money I use the phone to make like this on phone gossiping, and this is not about you. Me just as use the example what me see in a whole heap of people relationship, like and the most up to female, and I don't know, me upset for a female, and you're a female, you know if you analyze me, I tell like that. A female, you depend from move from one call to the next at times. Me mean during the time of the man they home, Zane, and from one group chat to the next, from one family member to the next, and you have to tell your family member everything will go on over here. So yesterday this morning, go right back and from one to the next, like. We don't know if you ever take your time out to realize you're 24 hours in one day, you sleep pretty much 7 to 9 hours out of each day. Sometimes you go to work and the time you left from your yard to the time you reach back home, you burn out maybe 12 hours for a day. What time you really spend with your spouse to really get to know your spouse? If each one on the pound of phone 24/7 and just say, oh, I don't know, big deal, I don't cheat, me I cheat. Yes, I don't cheat, you cheat time. You cheat the time you're supposed to really spend to get to know the person what you're in our house with. So at the end of the day, I can tell her this, I can't speak on certain things because I know for a fact say, yo, my thing not run certain way. If me upon my phone and me catch up on myself, say, yo, you know me upon the phone too long, me will just put it down. My wife no need to look at me and say, Lord God, you ever upon your phone? No, because I guess I know she knows the same thing goes, so she just the same. Everybody get their own space, their own free time, but you're not supposed to, that's why I make sure I say, unless your phone used to make money, I mean, know say you use your phone to generate money, whatever business you do with your phone, it's a total different ball game. But come on, some people really over the hear female proudly say, for them phone left out of their hand and they live with man. They live with man and proudly say, for them phone left out of their hand. And no man not supposed to who want call or text them. And they live with man.
But one thing you said that was important, you know, you said you set your order, meaning you clearly communicate your expectation.
So when you said the man is supposed to tell her then say, yo, you can't up on the phone 3 hours.
Yeah, make you decide whether or not you can work with that, not just come all of a sudden after you sit down and have your conversation with yourself or woman.
But what you're not really and truly, me never really have a discussion with the person who I'm there with. We never need to sit down and talk about that. Because for me, a common sense, me did it. You're not supposed to do on phone 2-3 hours to one day while me there home. If I alone there home and your thing that make time pass and you want to talk to all your family members, them all who you name, or you want to get to know them while me there home, fine, that's your time. But our time is our time. So me never have that discussion and never at no point in time. Me expect her to know that because for me, I just common sense. Me would expect a female to say, yo, you hear me? Your man there home, for your man need to get some of your time. Me expect a man to say, yo, you're there around your woman to get some of your time. No, friend you depend on phone it from one. That no means say, yo, we can't talk to your friend. But guess no. Cut story short, cut conversation short. Why you feel you need to depend on your phone 3 to 4 hours out idea. They talk to who you grew up with. You spend much time in your life with them already. When you get time, can go look for them and meet and greet and talk. Yeah, that is just me. But guess no, as me say, by just having discussion alone, another female might hear me and say, no sir, he sound too controlling. He sound like it's no, it's just reality. Me just say me expect you as a woman to have the common sense if you say, yo, you know what, my man there, so me go spend time with my man. I mean expect the same thing from a man, same way. If you say, yo, you're there around your woman, spend some time with the woman. We know say at times we get caught up, but come on, spend some time with the woman. Put on your phone one side. Sometimes when your phone will make you ring till you burn up. Lord that alone. As long as on an emergency and your loved one them they close to you, make you ring sometime. Take up a check back, see who you need for return call. If you need for return call back who need to get call back. As some see it. You can't want come on.
That's true, but we'll let Peter Gay finish up our point. All right, later.
All right, thanks for
Thank
calling.
you for
Steph.
having me.
All right,
No problem.
take care.
Good night.
Peter, talk to the people and Peter
Me
alone.
alone, Jason.
You know what I want to move on to number two.
Number 2 is lack of communication.
Like a communication.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to elaborate on that.
Mystic, take on that one. Lack of communication.
Like a communication.
We are level of lack of communication that we are see on a straight red flag. We kind of self-explanatory.
Exactly.
Yeah, it kind of, but as we even said last week, when it come out to communication, man and woman communicate different. And I say most of the time, female expect me man them to communicate like how the female them communicate, and that most of the time them look on that as not communicating.
Drop him on. You're on YS Convo Live, caller. Go ahead. Good night.
Hey, White. Okay, I'm calling out of the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been listening to the your thing every week. You know, like you guys doing real good. Mystic, big up yourself.
Big up him, big up, big up.
Okay, my thing is I'm gonna go back like old fashioned, right? When the Bible say like woman should be submissive to their husband, right? Husband can be your boyfriend, whatever it is, but you know, your man then per se. You see what I'm saying? So I think a man should love their wives or girlfriend, whosoever it is, you know what I'm saying? But with respect, talk to her with respect. But I think the woman should also obey and listen to her man. That's my point.
Yes, sir, Peter. Okay, agree?
Be submissive, but not controlling. But I think, you know, you should respect your husband or your
Caller,
Yep.
can tell us something, boss? 90% or more Jamaican female, them hate the word submissive without even understanding or what submission or what when they hear the words be submissive, like one volcano go off in their head. How dare you? How dare you tell me to be submissive
But I
to
think
you?
of Jamaica,
They because them not really understand what is being submissive.
worldwide.
Because most of them grow to be independent females, and once you're grown to be independent female, that not really go with being submissive. So you see, and if the men they grow in a one culture, what teach them how to be a wife, and then follow them Bible, as I say, where the Bible teach them how to be submissive about submission, then they would have that problem. But you can't really blame them. At one time, I used to blame them to tell the truth, but we come to realization, so you know, it would make any sense to blame them about when they hear submissive one volcano go off, because really and truly, them not really grow and get groomed in regards to how to become a wife. Somebody in our next culture, when the person they groom that way, then they would understand right away what you talk about once you say, yo, you want that one to be fit, friendly, submissive, cooperative, loyal, them look or something there. When you say to Jamaican woman submissive, you must be mad. First thing they hear na submissive is control. I look somebody I look for control. Talk to them, please, sir.
So what about a person who got like real hot headed? Real hot head, you know what I'm saying? I just like to talk to that person about your behavior or whatever it is, and like you just want to say no talking, no chat. What can I do with a person like that?
Awesome.
I'm if you answer.
Peter Gay, what's the name? Peter Gay?
Yeah, man, Peter, you talk to him.
Go ahead, Peter Gay. Okay, first say you're a hot head, right? And I can come to you like be solemn and say, you know, like be tone, soft tone and everything, but just because you're a hot head and I'm independent, I can't say nothing to you because you're making your own money, whatever it is, or you know, you think you're like both of us are equal then. So I'm the man and you're the woman, so I can't say nothing to you. Period.
Is that a question?
Yeah, man, I ask you a question, so you deal with that with a female who attended.
I
because
mean-
she work her own money and the man can't tell her what you're supposed to do.
It's not a matter of fact, they can't tell her what to do, you know.
But
You
so
know,
you know,
what
so when you say about your erase everything you said before me, just
Whatever, Jason.
continue.
It's not a matter that you can't tell me what to do, but it's going to go back to how it has been said, where it has been said. And like for me, I'm very, very, very
Masculine.
like I'm very, very hard-headed, and the submissive thing, enough for me, cause me I go question it. Me not go sit down and hear you say something and it don't make no sense, and me not go ask about it. If it makes sense, I might not. I might, operative word, I might not ask. But if you tell me to do something, I go ask you why me need to do it.
Alright, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then, Zane.
Ask a question. It's just about how it is being said and where.
Well, I know. Alright. So, you're in our relationship, Zane. Have you ever have a case or a point in your relationship where the man decision making immaculate? Every move he make, immaculate. You ever have that case yet before we go no further?
No.
That is it. So go back again. When you go talk about being submissive, I would never tell a woman to submit to any man. Because if a man can bring the level at that level a thing that when me just mentioned to you wearing in decision making immaculate, then we would understand clearly why you would always have your question things. Because if you watch a man mess up a certain way, especially more than once, you watch him mess up, it's worse if you give advice as a female. So yo, Ray, and you see him ignore you and do why him wonder, then when you look you see him mess up. Then we would understand if you want to question things and do after that going forward. But I don't know brag, but me know me, and me know say yo me think before me do whatever me do. That no means I'm perfect. It just means say yo my chances of messing up go always less. And if me know say yo me normally do what me I do as best as possible. My spouse say me normally do what me I do as best as possible. Anytime me say yo to her say yo Ray, whatever direction me guide her to her, she always see positive result come from it. Think about it. What would be the purpose of she questioning when me say yo make we do this? Think about it. Unless you just a question me just say Anna the hell out of me. Think about it.
So we can come on
Me
so strong.
just a
So why you come on so strong?
Think about it. Would you see it relevant for my spouse then to question me? If every single thing what me do so far since she know me, they pine, good result, positive
But then
result,
when I
here
need
and
to
there.
question you, that's so Jason.
That is why I understand if you say you're submissive, being submissive, and not for you, and I really say not for
But
you,
you see-
but the experience what you
you
have,
see-
you don't have that with somebody who always assertive and dominant in every field. What
You
they- what they
see,
go
you
to us.
you just say Jamaican woman and a whole one saying here being
No,
submissive.
no.
Well, I'm being submissive working in Europe. But a lot of man they don't really understand what being submissive is. Yeah, I whole upon on know because you don't expect people good girl pitney to be submissive too, no. And who are you don't know? Go back to the Bible. Who are you don't know?
But
Tell me.
you know, so that kind of set away still. Because I'm show you why set away. Most Jamaican female who have a problem with being submissive will do it if the man actually have certain amount of money. And the man have certain amount of money can have no form of guidance for the
frighten me with your
female.
money.
Me just I tell you, can't frighten you.
You
But me I tell you, so yo,
can't frighten
a
me.
female will question
No,
a man
sir.
who do 9 to
Keep
5
your
a
money.
million times a week.
Keep your
But a
money,
man
sir.
with the money, she will just forget about everything. All when the man
nah,
said no
that.
make no sense to her, the money alone
Me nah
make
do
it make
that.
perfect sense.
Me not do that. Me not drop my standard for nobody. Me not do that. Keep that.
But if you check your level light, it's still like if you go question everything and you realize you question them what you ask, then the result because people ask question for reason. You don't just ask a question without a reason, you know. So when you ask a question, then and you get a particular answer, what happened after? Since you like question everything, what
Yeah,
happened after?
if it makes sense, then me just do what you say me fi do. If it don't make no sense, me go tell you. So they say go cause one debate or an argument. And true, sometimes
So,
I might not have the nicest things to say. Me keep quiet.
Okay, I don't cut you. Like, okay, suppose it makes sense to me, right? And within yourself doesn't make any sense to you. That means you're not gonna listen to what I'm saying to you.
Perfectly clear.
And that makes sense.
But that don't make no sense.
It makes sense to you, but it don't make no sense to me.
So you're not gonna listen and try to understand from the next point of view?
But if it don't make no sense to me, just now.
So okay. So so you're trying to say like you have to debate the whole entire thing to have a point out before you will even.
Yeah, man, we got debate, you know, and if the debating I go reach to an argument, then me go stop talk, and then all of the energy, all of the anger me have back up, But just let me sing it out or me start do something because and all the while I have the most pleasant things to say.
So make we
And
pause.
once
Whereas
quiet,
keep quiet.
And once you get
Make we pause.
once you get quiet, do it.
Carla, make we pause.
Yeah.
Make we pause. Come I love flip his script. Make you flip his script. You go to the man. You have something to say to the man. And the man give you the exact reaction what you just give. Seeing it doesn't make sense to him. And what you supposed to do if it don't make no sense to him?
Anything I want to do.
No, and anything what I want to do.
But Jason,
He go do the exact same thing what you did.
Yeah, he
What
go do
will
what
be
I
your
want to.
reaction? What will be your reaction? To every action from a reaction. What will be your reaction?
yes, I will say.
Man, that's an answer.
I will say my
Yeah.
head kinda hot-ish. So you give me that reaction there, brother. Me go start fight fire with fire. Like me go get really upset.
You realize how easy it would be just to be feminine and cooperative, right? Yeah. What female tend to not understand, you say your strongest point what you have as a female is to actually be feminine. You can break down a man, the baddest man, the angriest man, by just talking to that man as feminine as ever. You see, the moment you start putting bass in your voice and you start giving a masculine feedback there, it never go good. So if you know, say, yo, you have your strongest power, which is being as feminine as hell, why would you want to try to show that man masculine energy for prove a point? Say, yo, me can't, me can't. No. That is your weakest point. Your weakest point is this displaying masculine energy to a male already. Who all him know in a theme blood is masculinity. You know go bring a level of masculinity. They always say 2 bull can't reel in a 1 pen. And that is by itself what go
That's
cause
why
whole
the
heap of
bull
problem
not
for
in
whole heap of people relationship. You tell yourself you're hard headed, it has nothing to do with hard headed, you're just masculine. And you have to look into yourself and say, you know what, me can't act like one man like why me need to behave like me have something to prove like
somebody with me know so much.
no, a reality. You can't sound like one. You can't try. You say perfect. Fight fire with fire. That's how a man goes on. Fight fire with fire. You're a female. You're supposed to see the man and reel up himself and you just go rub him and say, please, calm down, man. Talk to answer, man. All of a sudden, you go and get say, come on, grandson, give us on front. And all of a sudden, you get him to come right down, so. Versus, you see him upset and you go, you can't tell me front talk. What your face say go happen when you do that?
100 real quick.
Talk truth. What you really expect?
What you mean what go happen?
Me ask you what is your expectation?
Argument I go start. I don't like me expect nothing. Me just expect to prove my point and me go always prove my point.
Peter again, me go teach you this tonight. Zane, me go teach you this tonight.
Okay,
Me learn
Jason.
this. Zane, you see, the first person for run out of something good for say, will be the first person for say something bad to their spouse. You see, if you practice this and tell yourself, you know what? Learn, understand man how man think, how man operate. You see, if you know how man think, how man operate, and you have that level of understanding, I'm going to tell you just as I tell you Carla last week, Zane, do not, I repeat, do not try to understand man and talk to no man what potentially might want front from you. Because if the man potentially might want front from you, that man will tell you anything why piece you want here and why you come to him in the first place to even have a discussion. Have conversation with genuine man who don't care a hell boy you on your front. They man they will tell you the truth and then they might say, Jesus, that's only the time. That's only the thing. But at the end of the day, at least you know have an idea. But if you go just go to a man and you talk to a man and you know, you go get that from a female a lot and then go come and say, well, me talk to a man already and man tell me this. You and him did that? Yeah. Like, how does that even make sense? You don't come to people with an argument there and say, yo, me talk to one man, what did I look here? You talk to a man what you and him did there. Have genuine conversation with a cousin, a male brother. Something make him tell us straightforward, say, yo, if I get the chance to sleep with that girl, you that sleep with her. And so what most of them go tell us. Yeah, man. Ask one of them. So, yo, if I get the chance to sleep with that girl who look good, you that take it. And so what they then tell us. Ask genuine question, but don't assume, say, yo, you feel, say, you know, man, because you hear a man talk and this and that, so you know enough and now, and you run go in a relationship. No, waste of time.
Jason, like, me never try to study one man.
You know, if it's try to study
And most of the
try
time,
understand though.
yeah, I will try understand. But most of the time, some of the reasoning don't make no sense to me. It just don't make no sense.
It go back to what makes sense to you versus.
I hate when it make no sense to me, I go say, yo, brother.
You go just block you.
Yeah,
It don't make
like,
no sense.
I mean that.
So what if people
One
do
thing
the
I'm
same
good
to
for
you?
do, I'm good for block you. You're still gonna have a conversation with me that you want
So you
to
think
converse.
so everything
But
what
we
you
have that,
Yeah.
we have that kind of. People say that it I mean like you try to say you know everything already. Like
It's not
you
a
already
matter
know
of
everything
knowing
already.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you think you know
But
everything that makes
something-
sense?
No, I'm not gonna say me know everything.
So
what
how the
makes
hell
sense.
somebody will
But
ask you
Jason,
what
if
makes
it
sense to
don't
them?
make sense to me,
Yeah, so you know feel like
me
say,
no make no sense to.
so you know feel like say if you not have the knowledge towards certain things, it just not
can't
make sense. It can't make sense to you.
Me I try give one. Me I try think of one scenario.
Nothing
When I
of
make no
sense.
sense
Nothing of
to me.
sense. But
But me can't
just
say
what
when it make
mistakes
no
say a
sense.
while ago, think about
Wait
it.
a
though.
minute.
Think about
If
it.
you not have the knowledge towards something, obviously not gonna make no sense to you.
Because
So
you
if you're
just
not
have no
gonna
knowledge,
listen,
right?
so if you're not gonna listen to understand why the person has said that.
All right, let me give you a perfect example. Zane, so there's someone venture in a crypto, in do good investment in a crypto, or make crazy money in a crypto. Him understand how crypto work, everything. Zane, me not talk about him don't know no app on phone, I tell about this and that. Him actually know why I'm set here, Zane. But with the income to and him tell you how it go work to even start. You know, make no sense because all you think about is gambling and you go lose your good money. So to you, it don't make no sense to you. That doesn't mean say you have something bad him I tell you. It's just because you don't have no knowledge of the era when I bring to you now, it don't make no sense to you. So on all the while it don't make sense to you. If you just block them out and tell us say yo, them are idiot. No, you have to take your time out and listen. Try to understand. It might not be for you, as me have a friend Alice. This might not be for you, but you don't know. At least take your time out and try to listen and try to understand. If when the person don't explain it to you, you think say yo, it's not for you what the person bring to you, then you can nicely carry it across. Me get what you say, me understand it 100%. However, this is my take on it.
Okay,
As
Jason.
professional and nice, as feminine as you can possibly get it across. Not
Okay.
that no make no sense to me, brother. But yo, that no sir, that's one too fool. That no make no sense. You know how damaging that can do to somebody. For you tell them that somebody who actually worse you know one relationship with.
Yeah, it makes sense to somebody else, man.
No, go glad for one have conversation with her. You know what that go boil down to? It's supposed to depend on your list. Communication, that's a part of communication. That is part
So,
of
what's your name? Peter Gay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If your boyfriend or husband says something to you, right? Do you ever think about it before you even respond to see if it's good or bad?
To be honest with you, it depends on the tone that it comes in.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
defensive.
Yeah, smooth
So
tone,
if
yeah.
you come to me in a calm, smooth and mellow tone or whatever, I think about it, yes. And if, as I said, if it don't make no sense, I go question.
So what if a fax
But
him
as
come
I-
to you with?
yeah, man,
But
if a
you know,
fax-
Like
No,
me,
like-
me, I
you
tell
know,
you,
say it nicely,
Hold
but
on,
a
man.
fax.
Jason,
Me ask you. A fax, you know, you
This
know a
is
fax, but you
me.
don't like when come to you with this.
when you come on a fact, defense, brother, I know you raise a voice after me. I know you come to
Yo.
masculine after
But
me.
they are mad.
It's not about a man. You see, there are certain things when me believe in it. So just as how you know want me raise my voice and shout after you, no do that to me.
So because of that, you're not gonna pay attention to the message. You
no,
just have
like,
focus on the message.
you're going to talk to me, but me not hear not what you say. I just raise voice, me go hear. If you come to me calm, smooth and mellow, are you right? Me big enough to say, yeah, you know, say that makes sense and we can't work that way then.
So put me wrong and trang.
That make it worse, brother.
No, wrong and trang in a sense when I say to you, I want to know, me can't wrong and me say it in the most nice, eloquent way possible, but yet you focus more upon me versus him who come direct to you and he just make you know the facts, but how he may say it, you never like how he may say it to you. But you ignore the facts, but you will work with what me say what can be total misleading because me did say it in the nicest possible way what man could have possibly carry one message.
So, as long as you come to me strong, me not gonna hear nothing what you say. Because I'm the best in a attack is defense. So from the fact that you come to me with a stern voice
Who even make up that something? There?
or a loud
Who
voice,
even make up that? The best line of attack is who even come up with something like that?
defense.
Don't like something here on social media.
Hear it before, but me don't know who the hell even come up with that idea
No, but
like
just
that.
think about it, and you come to me calm, mellow, and a foolishness. But go sit down and think about it.
You go waste what? No, you go waste time to think about something while garbage, but the man will come to you direct and tell you direct. You ignore him because we ain't actually come
and present it
to you. So you ignore the facts, you know. But you go take your waste your precious time to sit down and think about the foolishness why next one.
Coin. Now I'm going to flip the coin. Me come to you with facts, but me come to you as your little virgin. We're not gonna say woman, your little virgin. I'm gonna come hard and strong. Tip, where you go do? What are you going to do?
I'll take the information as long as you're not being disrespectful to me.
You do.
Yeah.
You
Ask Mystic. Ask Mystic.
No Mystic.
Ask Mystic then.
No Mystic. And the first thing you go say, who you think you're talking to?
No. But me just say to yourself, as long as you're not being disrespectful.
Okay, Jason.
What you mean me go say who you think you're talking to?
Just a female.
No. Think about it, Peter G. You're not being disrespectful. Think about it. Why would I look on you and say, yo, who you think you're talking to? You're not being disrespectful.
I guess it's a female thing. Why? Because female don't listen to understand, we listen to react. Female thing.
So you knowing that,
Female thing. We listen to understand, we listen to react.
Facts don't care about feelings, just learn that. That's the reality. Facts don't care about feelings. And you go further here, we tell us, say, yo, facts we work with. So guess what now, my female come to me with facts, she not, I'm best believe, Peter, me can't tell her it's a fact. A whole heap of time I say things to her, we know she don't like how me say it to her, but guess what? She knows a fact me bring to her. Sometimes she say it to me enough time, I say, Land God, it was rough. She do say it, but get on no.
You're not change. You're not tone don't want a little bit.
Change clothes, that's important.
But you're tone on your voice one little bit, Jason.
Come on,
me go
say same thing you me said to her. No, but it's not. But you know me not be disrespectful to her and no way, shape or form.
Jason, if every time you do something, me say to yourself, me not like you.
No, I'm not talking about every time. No.
Me go back.
You talk about me carry information me I get across.
Jason, even when I get the information across, you can't come off stern. And when you come off, if me tell us say you're coming off too strong, brother, me have feelings, and if you come off too strong, you know me go feel that way. I tell you.
Some not without man have feelings.
And of course you have feelings, but if the female come off and you're so strong, listen, if the female come off and you're that
and
strong,
be respectful with it.
Be respectful. You should always strong. You go to her and say, "B," you know, say.
Mood go to her.
No.
As long as you're being respectful.
Nothing wrong with Uno, man.
Why?
No.
Peter, as long as you're being respectful, man, it's all about respect.
I don't like something. Me not like the way you come off strong. And you always do it. Me saying I respect
because he's a man. And I saw him display masculinity. He's a man. You want him to operate like one woman. You want him to come across you like a female come across to you.
I'm asking you to come across to me as a female.
You want him to deliver the message on it like a female.
For a little bit then.
Like a female will talk to you.
No.
Peter,
yes, sir.
Okay, you got some males, right? That are really strong vocals, right?
Like Jason.
Okay, right, like Jason, right? I got some real guys that vocals. So if a guy with a strong vocal come and approach you, right? It's for you, you're not gonna take no talk, no chat for him.
No, sir.
Peter again.
Oh boy, I'm sorry for you.
It's not a man thing, Peter
because
again.
I know Jason, and from day one, me know Jason. Like Jason come to me certain way, me go know say that is Jason. And me know say Jason I go see one girl down the road and I put two times to the girl and come off so stern and strong.
No, front me a look. No, we don't do that.
Exactly.
No sugarcoat it thing. We don't do that. Me tell you already say you when man I look front them play sim. So you
Jason,
want a man to be a sim to you to talk like one girl like.
Me not answer for be a sim. All I'm saying is when you're approaching your wife, me know you're not come off so stern. Over a time, yes, hold on, man. Me I thought when you approach her for relationship, a front to not look first and not decide so no one relationship. You come off nice and then later on she gradually grow and know that this is who you are. You understand? So some of the time the same little vice that I used to look front, you can't get the same little vice too.
That's why happen now and then we not go say Ray, but me just make you know say yo pan a scale of 1 to 10. 8 out of 10 times, you go just get the natural masculine me where me talk to everybody else same way. when a pillow time a different vibe. I go drop the like bass when a bedtime. But naturally by conversation wise, of course she knows that this is just a regular hearing where they have conversation inside. Like, Lord, you know, it's also like a cussing. Sometimes that is just us.
Like
but female
everyone
that
else
want we fit sound like a female to please them a lot of time. Like that just to make
Just
no
we're
sense
not
to me.
asking you to please us.
So we are to
You
them.
understand? Me not ask you to please, but 1 out of 10 time, or even 5 out of the 10 time when you come off so stern, you can tone it down a little bit.
With the facts to you, that's
Even
it.
when I facts, Jason, tone it down a little bit.
Me just
Tone it down.
not get it. Me not get
Tone it
it.
down.
Me not
Because,
get it.
like, brother, you cannot come to me with facts and you go call raise a voice after me. Jesus Christ, trouble in a judge shop.
But it depends on what you call raise voice
Trouble
again,
in
Peter
there,
Gay, because
trouble.
how somebody can talk
I'm
to
going
you.
to tell you, hey,
Peter Gay.
move right
How
now,
somebody
try to
can come off to you, Peter Gay, what you might see as raised voice, another female might not see it that way. Me deal with female,
That's not true.
me deal with female was stern, see me like how me stern, you know, and me I tell her they no masculine, but
That's
they
not true.
stern with what they must say. Oh, and me
That is
never want the act because I guess I don't know, me know say the person mean nothing where disrespect is concerned because of somebody just straightforward. If they go be rude to you, then go be rude to you, they not.
Being
They not
straightforward, you don't have to be stern. And
Eh?
you don't have to be.
But me gonna try to say me accept and understand say that is how the person deliver them thing. When them want get it, then deliver it to you straightforward, stern. That's it. Me never take it as me say as long as you're not being disrespectful. Me don't know why you can't just grab that and understand and say yo, the man no need to
As
talk
long
to
as you're not
yourself.
being disrespectful, yes, we're talking
Listen the message. As long as he's not being disrespectful to you, listen the message. We not talk about one case where
Well-
you can't hear anger in a voice and not raising voice in no particular. We are talking about a case where the man is just being himself.
Well-
And you tell me say, hey, calm
never tell her to do that.
down, calm
Never tell her to do
down.
that, brother.
Make him be
Yes, I
himself.
mean, never tell her to do that. But all I'm saying, I mean, understand as long as you're not being disrespectful.
No,
all
not
I'm
if you're
saying
question,
is,
yeah.
Jason, if me come to you and me say, babes, you know, say you come off strong. You know, say you come off strong. Like, if every time you're coming with facts, me have to tell us, say you come off strong. You can't do it down one little
So it matter if I like me I alone in I same so yeah man in I only person in the environment and he say something to you regardless of how you say it. Nobody not did it so
Sir.
for you take it as a disrespect we're here but you know say so you really communicate did I still tell us a disrespect
mistake. I say once me see it as attack,
Jaja.
defense. Somebody once told me that I have too much balls to be a female.
Okay, I'm gonna get the line. So you guys keep up the good job, all right? So tune in next
Alright.
week and guys, all right? Have a good
Alright,
Respect
pimp.
to you,
Yeah, yeah.
man. Thanks for
But
calling.
like, moving to communication. Lack of communication. Mystic, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, as I did that earlier in regards to communication, like man and woman communicate different. So how we communicate and how no communicate, no might look upon it as a means to say how man now communicate and this and that, but really and truly we just communicate different.
Jason.
For with communication most time come with silence, you know, for no come with one heap of talking. So to no most time because the silence is we not
You see?
communicate naturally because that is just how no expect it. We just sit back one side and observe.
It was just the other day when I talked to somebody and his exact words was one of the things that is missing in relationship today is communication. And for real enough.
Facts.
Like for real, we don't communicate. Cause like me know back in the days when I get to know somebody and I go out on dates and a chit chat and whatever. No, we don't communicate about nothing.
You think
And to me, pillow talk is necessary.
but Peter you think it's a case where them choose not to communicate, they really think so and them really don't know how to communicate.
They don't know how to communicate.
Me
That's
agree,
just
me,
facts.
me agree 100
Because we
with
don't
that.
know how to do it. Communication coming line up. Like we go home, you over this or me over this, so we turn we back to one another. You're there for your phone, me there for your phone.
that's too
And
extreme.
like that is called like a communication.
That's too
We're in the
extreme.
same house and we can't have a conversation. And it happened in, I gotta say probably about 5% in a almost or some relationship. Yeah, cause we don't need to communicate. We just have
Me
sex and
think,
go
me
on our
think
bed
you
and
get
that's it.
at least 5 out of every 10 relationship nowadays. There's a communication barrier. All right. How me see the communication issue and how me think you can actually avoid is in. All right. First, you have to know the person you actually deal with, because and everybody love it talking. Communication naturally come with talking as long as it's not dumb. See,
Yeah.
but and everybody love it talking. Now, if you know so not everybody love it talking, get to know your
Pillow
partner.
talk.
Get to know your partner. So guess what now, say for example, me know a lot of females who are a morning person. See, like them grumpy. You that see them and say, yo, I don't like a bone in another girl. And you have the makeup in your face. But you realize when evening come, what you say, but you know, for some reason I need to like her, but she just different. Because really and truly I know a morning person. See, guess what no. She get adapt so much to that because nobody might never call her out respectfully. Seeing call her out is one thing, about you have to do it respectfully, because guess what no, you can't say the particular way about because nobody never really highlight it to you. To you, it's just a normal thing. You're just waking in the morning, you just make it look like say the world are done by you and you're no business about nothing at all. But if somebody respectfully call you out and say, yo, what you know, you ever notice you in the morning, you're not the same kind of person, behavior, attitude, like how you after midday you eat lunch and so forth. If you have a spouse what can take that time out if observe that much about you and can sit down with you and talk, say yo, watch out. I understand saying that man, realize saying that man in you know, communicate much or whatever. I understand. Just make me know if you're good. All me really want to know is say you're good. But if me don't know if you're good, if you not start to me just see the move or your face might look too long past the ordinary. You understand? But if you study your partner as much as possible and you talk and say, yo, you hear me observe this, me realize that. Let me know if you're good. Me understand, me give you space. If you want your space, everybody deserve their space. But at least, if me ask you if you're good, tell me the truth if you're good or not. Don't tell me say, with attitude. Me look like something. You're good. Me look like something. What if you make me not good like there's something that communication barrier, there's something breakdown communication, because you can only do that for so long to somebody before they stop asking nothing at all. Literally stop asking. And then again now, when you do that to a man without you even realize say yo, you did that push him, and when he stop talk to you know, then you go start say yo, he not communicate with you. But really and truly maybe when he may want to do it, you ain't really there. Give that chance, you ain't receive. But at the end of the day, communication is really big. But me think say yo, you have to really know the person where you kind of everybody like talk. How you solve certain problem and how certain people use it to solve it. So have conversation, make you know say you know what, forget about what you used to. Forget about where you come from. How the person normally deal with things. You're over here so now adapt. Learn to adapt, learn to adjust. Just like when you change job, each work come with different rules and regulation. You try to adapt because you want to make sure so you can do that because it put food on your table. We seem to get our relationship. We not tell you say you go just a change for everybody. They go along so. But at the end of the day, you're going to want a new environment, you try to adapt as best as possible. As long as you learn to adapt, you take your time out to know your partner as best as possible. There's no such thing as knowing everything about somebody. But at least try to know enough if you can make you know. So you know what? Him upset, she look upset, me give her sometime. She be good after an hour or two. If after an hour or two, me see he look like say your things of it, let me know me have to step in and find out what happened. Take time and talk to him, man. As a woman, don't go with no masculine energy. Man, eat that me I tell you no plain. You know, have nothing to do with the kind of man, no man at all, no like that. Whether the man rough or the man soft. The moment you go to a masculine energy, you go clash. Male and female supposed to be together, masculinity, femininity. You know say that your strongest thing by being a female. We know say at some point you know say when you put on a little lipstick there, you put on a little smile, you throw back your little ear, so you know say you get the boy attention. So guess no, I same thing. You put a little hand pan in chest, you go behind him sometime, you hold him, you kiss him in his back. You know, just so little something to calm him down when he upset and so. You know, learn and understand your partner. The man can do just about the same. You know, when he woman upset, you know certain way, when he woman, you know say if you woman upset, don't try grab hand pan her hand certain way, you go get defensive and re. But you can reach up behind him, hold him around his waist, keep him on like a kiss in it. Me not try for this if it teaching us certain things still, but me just as said, know no people them want to deal with and then try to understand them. That is the only way go can communicate. If you don't understand somebody, you just not gonna know how to communicate with them. And I rightly say problem go there. If you can't communicate, God go with you.
Deal with yourself.
God go with you.
Next one, Jason, this is for you.
Sure.
Bad relationship with family.
That one wicked one, especially in a female culture. Yeah. All right. Red flag. Yeah, we can start off with in-law. Can I start this one?
Come on, I that most in-law me did I talk about still.
All right.
You know,
In-law.
9 out of 10 time cousin and whoever always cool with the brother, but mother and father, they say problem come in.
All right. Me think me said this to somebody before, and they may tell me say if the mother don't like them, then they're interested in that relationship. And me say you're wrong. You're wrong.
Nope.
The reason why I go always tell a female say they're wrong if the mother don't like them, you have to understand. Say yo, most time when a woman watch their son, actually worse if the son first real relationship, most mothers are still protected by their child. Most mothers go always when the worst them boy picnic. Me I tell her this a facts. No care more and say it, just pay attention to the message saying most mothers protective of their son. No woman no one watching son get used. So guess what now, perception is always a hell of a thing because that mother can have a wrong perception of you without even getting a chance to know you. But guess what now, you never enter in a relationship with this man because I'm mother. You enter in a relationship with him because of him. So guess what now, time can prove everything, whether I go prove wrong or I go prove right. Because guess what now, I'll show you why me I tell you this. A lot of time mothers accept daughter-in-law in their son life and regret it totally because woman going at their son life and dealing in son a particular way. So just like how you can look on here and you know that say that a fact, I see him where you have other mother out who are protective of them son and I want to see how any woman just get them boy picnic and deal in a certain way. If you know say yo you and this man are deal and this man not show you no bad vibes, no bad behavior, no farmer toxic, nothing at all, why would you tell yourself say yo you don't want a relationship with him because his mother don't like you?
Jason,
Me just ask.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you see,
Yeah.
there comes a time where probably you have to go choose.
Choose what?
What do you mean?
Choose what?
Between his mother and his woman.
Why would you even
They
want
never
to
choose.
mention that to a man to choose?
It's not that you're going to mention it, Jason. The time I go come because guess
No.
what, Jason.
No.
Jason.
Me I answer you, me I tell you no.
Why do you
And
say no?
never you ever even try to put that in a one man head. Whether you go say it verbally to him or not saying time go come and go need to choose between
Yes,
your mother
sir.
or you.
Jason, because guess what? You see, if you're mommy's boy, it not
Go
can't
choose
work
mommy.
for me and you.
So what you feel so because one of mommy
Listen
boy
now.
you go choose your over mommy?
Me not say that. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but
that.
that
But
is-
a man, let me go back.
And I'm going to make
Hold on
fight
now.
if our mommy's boy.
Hold on now, for a man that stand up for his woman, whether with mommy, with Pitney, with anybody, stand up and make them know say, you know you don't like she, but a she me love. You see, somebody like that, me would chance it. Because at one point
Where
you put me
you never start this up.
at priority.
Where you never start the conversation.
What?
or where you never-
You never
Nah, man.
You never take you back. That's what I said.
How you're supposed to
Me
start the
take you back.
conversation.
That's what
Yeah,
I
me ask
said.
you, man. You're
Me
still going
take you back.
forward. You sit down beside me and you go start the conversation. Someone here started like what mature woman attack. Zane talk is straight as
Yes.
it. That's how I want here and that me we
So-
work with and understand.
If you can't stand up for me to your mother, it not gonna work.
To anybody at all.
It's not going to
Anybody
work.
at all. Me we understand and me respect that if you as a female, if your man, wife and her husband free to stand up to your mother and say, mommy, you're wrong because you know and get on mommy wrong side, because you know and mommy feel no way, because you know and mommy feel this. But you know care how a woman want to feel, then you have to understand how the woman go ever take you serious going forward. You suppose you can respectfully defend your wife, your girlfriend, as long as you see a case where you need to defend them, because I'll make sure I put that there. As long as you see, because guess what, no, sometimes you know, my mind, in my man, you know, mother, female, woman, female. Uno can have some little petty crap where uno have one little something that go on and then uno want to throw the man in a mig light, you know, and then the man in a position now where it's like a choose business. No, I'm not believing in that. But guess what now, as me say, if the man genuinely know say yo he mother, may I say this, if the man know genuinely say yo he mother frigri because your son mother-in-law terrible, no grow no come round, so mother-in-law terrible. If the man genuinely know say yo he mother stay that way there, seeing him supposed if he can stand up to his mother and say yo mom, you're wrong. My wife, my girlfriend deserve the same level of respect what me show you, the same level of respect what you show me, she deserve it, show her the level of respect. If you see where they can't agree, you don't bring them around each other. But me no feel say yo, the man supposed to pray to stand up to his mother because he don't want him mother big man and mother grow him and all that little foolishness. So when you become a man, you're supposed to can step out and you start create family and all of that something there. You can't look at a woman and your mother disrespect your woman, style up a man in front of you and you just say that so you're gonna have to understand you know about the cuss mommy, you don't have to understand a mommy that cannot. No. You're supposed to can know say yo, none of that not supposed to go on. Me not gonna tell me woman say yo, what do you cuss him back and defend yourself? No, me not expect that from you either.
Don't introduce me to your mother, sir. Me go tell her the truth. You know, want to disrespect me, disrespect her come. Me go just tell her the truth.
Me believe everybody are in all right to tell her the truth, supposed to be can defend it.
Want to disrespect me, and brother turn up over this and brother now say,
no,
yo,
Like,
me.
any little thing
Yeah.
disrespect me.
Any little thing of disrespect.
Give me an example. Give me an example. Yeah,
Don't
I'm not
tell me.
going to that.
Don't tell me.
Give me an example. Yeah, I
So
forgot
I
to
know
do
of a situation where, say, you are shorty in a relationship, but shorty have another child outside where the child has stay with our people then, for whatever reason. And you and shorty don't live together. Shorty and his son live together. But the son know of you and the son know say daddy and mommy still in a something and the child reach out to you and the child say me no want a stepfather, mommy and daddy still in a things and whatever. You say it to shorty and shorty only say she go deal with it. She go deal with it, nothing more from it. Like nothing more. I mean, that will go linger in your brain, right? It's gonna still lingers in your brain because Pitney not tell lie. No, Pitney not tell lie. Listen. Listen. Let me go back.
Listen, me don't know what it is.
Yes, sir. You're wrong thing. Let me take it back. If a child is being what you call the word again? If a child is being what you call it?
Me not sure.
If a child is, I don't even know what the word. So it's like the child see something and he might explain it to you exactly how it happened. What do you call that? Then the people don't tell lie. And the fact that one child can come to you out of the blues and say, mommy and daddy still in our things. Believe a child.
Depends on what you call Pitney and child. What age group you are talking about? Give me an example of age group. You have to give me that specific person.
About 10, 11.
10, 11 know what they would not talk about basically. They must have to see or hear something. You can't say that blatantly stuff. You say your mommy and daddy still in our things. So if that are the case and me and the man in that case, me would have want more. Would I really need mother could have just tell me that say oh, she
go deal with it and nothing more.
Me ain't go run that joke.
So like those are some of the things where me think where it comes on to the question where you ask me when it goes down. You know my example. Yeah. Like for real, like I just think if you're a man brother, you stand up for your woman. If you're certain say that girl that you want, you make she feel like she's a priority, not an option.
But as me say, it's all about respect and idea because as me say, a man supposed to can be a man and not a bitch. A man supposed to can be a man and tell mommy, when mommy wrong. Just like anyone telling your wife, say, yo, you did wrong. You're not supposed to say that to my mother. You're supposed to can't look on your mother, see me and say, mommy, you did wrong. You need to say that to her either. You need to deal with the situation better and all then something the same. So me personally, me feel like, say, yo, no woman not supposed to have no man who can defend them against anybody at all. Any family, I could have brother, sister, whatsoever. As long as you know, say, you know in yourself, so you're one in your right, you're supposed to can defend your woman. As long as you know your woman in your right.
When I introduce your first son, I get personal with him. Me all open the mind. When I introduced your son to Shorty, what was his reaction? Yeah, that yeah. Alright. So the reason why I ask, maybe it's another scenario. You have your son and you know Shorty did it and you're serious with Shorty and Shorty keep on asking if you know your son and you say you can't make Shorty know your son because your son might not like her, your son might come off road. Me not get that.
That make no sense.
Because if you're a child, you act like a child.
No, we not sugarcoat nothing. Your son go spill things when I want his son to spill. We not stretch pretty up nothing. The person that knows that the son go spill information, chance I might spill information, maybe love chat, I might say things where I go incriminate the person. So then just pull a card there, say the son might not decide. No. I don't feel decision that make you meet the son, make you give this, make your first impression last night son head or whatever the case might be. But you know supposed to you know why you meet the son because of this, because of that. Foolishness. If that person take you serious, have a serious relationship with you going
Friend,
forward,
if you listen,
no make no sense.
Friend, if you listen, take note.
If you listen, big up yourself, see me, we not
Friend, if you listen,
we
take note.
sugarcoat nothing around here. You know we deal with it.
Take note,
Facts,
friend.
we say we don't care about feelings, and that is facts. The picnic go chat things, so you just hide the picnic about yo, read this and read that. Joke business that you know already feel no serious relationship with this man. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, we don't care how. Moving on.
So you tell the people themselves. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Phone addiction. Red flag in our relationship.
Mistake attack.
Alright, so
Very
phone addiction,
tough, yes.
definitely it is a red flag. You never
Right.
you never go out on a date with a girl at Chubu and if you enter your date she just like in her phone like this.
I would call it date, but
We're not talking about relationship.
kind
Like,
of want to try. No, but overall, still, you know, you think you can
like
call
me,
date,
sir,
you know.
me love my phone.
You think you can call date?
Sir, me love my
Your phone
phone.
used to make money.
I know, sir, my phone and my company.
Just
sir.
saying it, check. That means I'm not supposed to do.
So, that's not what I'm saying. Let me finish my conversation. So, if it is that me realize, say, something I go on, something I work, like the chemistry is there or whatever, I'll try to limit the use of my phone. Right? And just know, say, my phone over there, so and it vibrate me, I the panic. But that's what I tell you.
Listen.
But I will try to limit the use of my phone.
While
So,
on a date or in a
No,
relationship.
in a relationship. I'm not going to talk about on a date, because on a date, like, on a date, I don't think you should have it, even text or whatever for your phone on a date.
So, you
Because
know-
a date is getting to know you, you getting to know me.
So back to your relationship. So in the relationship, you don't have a time where you don't pay for no mind.
You and me asleep. If you ask my honesty when I'm sleeping,
So outside of you sleeping, the phone not get no rest out there. And
unless me I cook. And even when me I cook Netflix, I go on. So me I watch Netflix and I cook.
also a single makes them right.
So somebody tell me.
I want to somebody single makes them man. Them they in a relationship.
But Jason, you see,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what? Hey, make it stay.
Yeah, man, talk, man.
Make it stay. Make it stay.
Talk, Mr.
Me
Man.
tell you
talk.
already, so if you make it stay, no, because me not gonna make on the job, me gonna pound the
I
shoe.
not try drop, but we just
Me
have
no
to make you know.
shoes lace.
Watch out, me I make
But
you know. The reason why
Jason,
me I make you know
you see?
is because I see another female as me tell her the top. Who will see me what it in our relationship live with man and she talk proud. Fear her phone and I left out her hand and me I say yo like how?
What do you mean, like how?
Like how?
So just as how his phone doesn't leave his hands, my phone again in my hand. Cause you find comfort in your phone, me have to find comfort in mine too.
Alright, so if that is the case, so no type 2 person, then you are the person never ready for your relationship. A single meds on our wall, a single lifestyle on our live. Simple. Moving on.
Okay, Jason. The other
Continue.
one, physical.
Just a run left that.
Yeah, we are running. Do you have any other
Run,
thing
man,
to
run,
say?
man, run it, run it.
No, but the facts here talk. And even though me want to say me agree with it, but me not really say it publicly and loud.
Yeah, me understand.
So me I try to
still,
keep.
because
You
don't
understand?
incriminate yourself in that
Yeah, you
time.
understand?
Yeah, me know.
Yeah.
Me know it come on. Yeah.
Physically, emotionally, and mentally abuse. Red flag. So growing up, my cousin mother always say, don't play fight with your boyfriend. The reason why she saying because he might get into the habit.
Why you say Ima?
What do you mean?
But you start up with Ima getting a habit. If a player you play fight with
Jay-
Both on the both.
Exactly. Okay,
That
okay.
one know why Ima.
Both parties are getting into the habit.
It's alright, say it like what
She
Auntie
always
does.
say-
Yeah, say it like what she ain't teach you.
If he chuck you, chuck him back. Hot or firm, I make him know say, yo,
That's wrong.
I'm not drunk. I'm not that drunk. Now come here so with that. My advice to ladies that are in abusive relationship, you see from you raising hand one time,
But what on
Chop
but-
off me.
calm down now.
Yes,
Yes,
abuse.
violence for the program. Make me step back a little bit. No,
Sorry, don't chop it off. Leave him alone, just leave.
Just step back a little bit first. See?
yes, Jason.
And to teach you once again to be
Mm-hmm.
a man, to be masculine. The reason why if the man chuck you, be mine a play fight, play fight,
Brother, me no-
Well,
me no play
I
fight,
hear me say,
sir.
man. And the man chuck you, and anti-teaching is chucking back harder. See, but I'll show you a difference.
Yeah.
Just watch a scenario, you see? Yeah, me sick, me go use a perfect example. Play fight.
No, me
see?
trying to mix it.
No,
Me
just
trying
watch
to
it, no, man.
mix it, me mash up
Just watch it, no. When me use that in first, just chuck you, see? Play fight. Bam. And what anti-teacher, if you do, chuck him back harder, don't?
Yeah.
Boom, you chuck him back harder. You know, when a mistake, everyone me come to me, say, I think we want strong, man. All right. One next thing go, one heavier one he might do. Boom. That's a scenario one. What scenario two? Play a fight. Tricky says a bomb and chuck you. Match shit, man, you wicked. You think you gonna come a second time, come do it again? In first thing you start pre say, oh shit. Look how me a mash up my woman, look how me a, this little fragile little plant. Look how me a mash up. Because you're now using your strongest point, which is now playing that feminine something there.
You love to talk about that strongest point.
That is your
What's wrong
strongest.
with you?
You displaying your feminine
What's
role is
wrong with
always the
you?
strongest thing to a man.
Me just seen that as being weak.
You think so? The easiest way for a man fight, you think of it for you display feminine side or you display a masculine side. For a man literally fight you. Think about it. Since your face it's being
Can we move on? Don't ask me the question.
No, don't try to move on. Me just have to think about it.
we move
Maybe
on?
you never,
Don't ask me the question.
Maybe you never think about it before, Peter Gates. It's fact.
But Jason-
Maybe you never think about it before. But think about it now. That's what I
But
said to you.
Jason, me know persons that are in abusive relationship, physically abusive relationship,
Different situation.
and that girl don't even have one masculine bone in her body.
No, man, a different situation. That is the reason why I may stop here and tell us to step back a little because I'm going to make you go up on that part. I'll make you go up on it, man. I'll make you go up on it. The reason why I make you step
But like
back
really and
is just
truly,
to
there are
get
certain
up on
things
it,
me go tell us, sir, don't play. We can play, but we're not gonna play fight.
Depends on what you call people if you play a fight, how that work.
What
Like
you mean?
thump,
When you
slap.
when you're a little boy and you play fight, you play karate and you kick him over this and whatever.
No,
we know,
sir.
make we play.
People
Make we
don't-
play pillow fight.
People have time for them.
Make we play strict me.
Yeah,
we
no,
go play some
yeah,
car and play strict me. Yeah,
no, we
that is the
talking.
play.
That me understand.
Yeah, make
That
we go
me
play
understand.
strictly.
But watch you now up on a serious level now. Step you up back to what you say, same abuse. Me know cases just the same where female and no masculine bone in them body. So where that is concerned, that is naturally abuse because for me, abuse is when you are the aggressor and you realize that the person can't even defend themselves. And because you tell yourself that the person unable to defend themselves, you continue. For me, that is abuse. And it have nothing to do with male, female. Because man abuse man same way. When they tell themselves, say, yo, we might call it bullying, but I see him abuse. Once you tell yourself that you're the person unable to defend yourself and you continue attack, and you're the aggressor, the attack is abuse. So no, we not go welcome that none at all, and we not go say, oh, that person if he just play feminine and you know when the machete come in and say, oh baby, No, after a joke business that. The reality is,
So watch out, watch out,
the
watch
reality is that and then some about to say, you watch out, a fire with fire, and your life depend on it. So defend yourself at any cost. You see me? Watch out, me tell a female, say, yo, defend yourself at any cost. Once you see you reach this, we're the person willing to try to abuse you. You know, female normally know when a man abuse them. Saying females know. A man can't sit up and get upset with a Peter K and give you one slap. Seeing one slap. Now, guess what? No. You as a female might take that one slap there, different from another female. Another female might get that slap there and say to herself, you know what? Me did literally did a provoke him, saying, and he react and he slap me. Listen, me I said to you, no, miss. The person acknowledge, take accountability, know say them deliberately did a fool on the man and the man slap them. One slap. See, man, you listen me I say, no. You upon the next hand, you might tell yourself, it no matter what you do, boy, they have no right to slap you. Two different person, two different, same situation, two on angle, totally different.
That person over there is a fool.
No, well,
Me go tell her what make a
but
fool.
that person
Jason,
can't say she's not being abused.
Jason, even when me provoke you, and you slap me, even when me provoke you, walk
Oh,
on.
you're in the proposal.
So watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hold on, wait, hold on, stop. Watch out.
Jason,
Me ask
that's
you.
why me I tell you say, me
Yeah.
nah put my hand on no big boy.
So watch out now. What me
Because
gonna
guess
do step on the
You see,
physical
if
part
me,
of
hold
abuse.
on, we saw each other, emotional and mental abuse. You see, me now put my hand on no big boy. Because me know say if me lick one big boy, them box probably fit me like a dollar kind. That's why I told you, whenever me they get upset or angry, me talk. Because me know words will come out of my mouth, where probably one box up on my mouth. And then it go cause problem. This so sir, so I stop talk, sir. Is that me go find something do, or I go to my bed. That I mean. And just know say for the rest of the week, we not chat.
That's all the
We not tell you.
relationship that's
We not
so
chat.
healthy.
Because
When you feed the relationship with it sound healthy? No, sir. Relationship sound healthy bad.
I'm trying to change.
Oh man, it sound healthy, man.
No, me go tell her, me I try to change, you know. Me honestly I try to change. Cause even Jason said that I'm too masculine. Like, oh my God, that hurts my heart. But anyway, me I try to change for real. Like for real, I'm trying to change. Cause it don't make no sense. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The situation is, don't put your hand on me, sir. My mother always said before you let me picnic, came back, come give me. Came back, come give me. No lick him, came come. She always said, no put your hand on my daughter, carry her and come.
See that same mentality there.
What mentality?
I see a mentality you have to use when approaching relationship in all other aspect of abuse. When you come on to maybe emotional all of the abuse there. Because you go say physical and maybe
Yeah, we are go for
you go look
emotional
on
now.
physical a worse thing because if it did it and people can't see it. But me think like the others them even worse.
Yeah, the emotional and mental abuse is
And me
like
think man get
even
that
worse
bully.
than the
Me think men get that bully.
how.
Oh, what? How about that cover the Don't start it
Yes, I'm
beside me.
asking you how
Oh, what? Let me make it finish.
Oh.
Oh, what?
mental and physical, mental and emotional abuse man get enough. How?
By you saying whatever come in your mouth because you tell yourself you're
But should they approve? Should they have said
I
Right.
told you. That's why I keep quiet.
You don't keep quiet all the time. You know that.
I'm not going to tell me keep
Exactly.
quiet all the time.
Exactly. You know,
so my
so a lot
time
of
it
time
have to
things
come
come out your
out.
mouth.
so that abuse.
That is abuse.
And
Verbal abuse is still abuse. So you do verbal abuse. All right, watch out. I'll show you how unfair. Watch your style. As in, listen.
Can you end the
Calm
conversation?
down now. Watch out.
Can
Calm
you
down
end
now.
the- can you end the conversation?
We're going to but I'm going to show you how
Don't
to.
make me stick that.
Watch out, man. No, man. I'll show you how to. I'll show you how
I
to.
don't know where to come with it.
Watch out, man. I'll show you how to. No, man. That's serious side. I'll show you. Saying you have mental abuse and you have physical abuse. Saying, watch out. We know mostly when you talk about physical abuse, you mostly get that from man. Mental abuse, most of the time, it come from one, or verbal abuse. Saying,
Emotional.
now, yeah, you grew on your ear say a woman's strength than what?
Mouth,
And your ear say one man's strength than what?
fist.
Or physicality, fist, foot. Whichever way you want to label it. Physicality. Saying, so think about it. a man not supposed to raise you and put by because you take a machete and chop your hand.
Right,
Every
that's
action become a reaction. You bring verbal abuse, which is your strongest to one man. Where film strongest is physical. And you, what is your expectation when you bring verbal abuse to a man?
Walk
When
away.
you remember, you're not rookie in this, you know.
Walk away.
Somebody can ask you, what is a female strength in mouth? What is a man's strength in physicality? But you use your mouth to give him verbal
Walk
abuse.
away.
You never walk away and verbally attack him. When they try to degrade him in the most, we tell him how much he's sitting lily and he can't stand up. And he can't, me I'm gonna try to show you. When you did that, the most degraded thing to him to make feel so bad about
like,
himself. You never care. Then
like,
when he react
honestly,
now, all of a sudden my man stop.
There are certain things will never come out of my mouth to a man because me
that-
know
that are you.
the moment it comes out, then physicality I go.
So what you want
I
to
go
say?
turn up,
You normally
like-
filter when them come out.
Jason, me not go say me normally feel tight, but me measure one what come out of my mouth.
So why you feel say
Sometimes
things them
listen,
come out?
sometimes when it come out, me I feel just say shh, wrong choice of words.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just me express myself, me I go say what me feel, I'm go feel what me say.
I'll show you a thing. I'll show you things in and a serious start this and me not condone certain things where violence is concerned. But I'll show you a thing and this is just fact saying. You know, say first time you did actually say something what your name if you say and you did actually say shit. If one fist and follow behind you and you miss no one front teacher, so you never consider it. You did no man. Facts me again. You might never want to like how you sound, but me I give you a fact. You see the first man where you try that with, when you put in your place in the wickedest way, best believe, whether you want to left him yes or no, whether you want to chop him yes or no, because even if you chop him and damage him more than the thumb point give you, will lick out one single teeth. You see the next time you fit talk to a man when you angry, and the fastest you find yourself in one corner before you open your mouth again. Because me not answer me, I tell you, you will never forget that fist. But guess what now, if you see if you can say certain things and wait to certain things to a man, in most of the time your reaction is in just walk away. As you're saying, if you do, walk away, walk away, walk away. Then you go more than like if you go more than like if you say, oh, so someone stay man normally just walk away. Oh, they understand, alright. You might just try that to the wrong soldier. The wrong one you might try with.
You see, me are not clown and
You
have to know.
So you pick and choose so you do it with them.
it's not a matter of pick and choose.
You
It
know,
go,
you
it
don't
go
incriminate
on, man.
yourself still, me understand.
It goes back.
Yeah, man. You don't incriminate yourself, yeah.
No, I'm not incriminate yourself, but
But,
it goes back to the type of partner that you have.
No?
Yes,
You're not supposed to do it with none at all.
Jason,
Yeah.
you have
Somewhere if you ball off.
hold on, man. You have some man who deserve what they get.
Like
While
ball
you
off,
have
like
some
verbal
man,
abuse.
yeah, some man just deserve it because some man are just
So you
girl.
So,
you
all right,
that's it, so you that's it.
some woman deserve physical abuse
yeah.
because some woman are just this.
somewhat.
Hey.
No, I really and
Listen,
truly,
yeah.
like honestly speaking,
Yeah.
like really
Yeah,
and truly,
yeah.
nobody no deserve to be abused.
No, in a no way, shape,
In
or
no
form.
way, shape, or
But-
form. Me not gonna say but at the end of the day, if you realize say Tom and you're a kickle of fish, just ask Tom to go. Because one thing is going to lead to a next. You're looking for a man and Tom, I want she. You're looking for a man where responsible, all of them things the way I look for in a man. You understand and you realize say he can't lead, he's not the head of the house. He can't lead you for a year so if you go out there so cause blind and lead
So,
blind.
tell him on them
Sir,
all the while say I
one.
to lead.
No, me always not that. Man I go lead. Woman, me not go say me go
Me know you don't want to
still,
use the word follow.
Me not go
You
say
go
me
follow.
follow.
Whether you want to use
But
it
at
or
the end of the
we
day,
understand. Yeah.
If I have
Support.
a partner where me know say support, that's the word. I mean know say your decision them is always on point. Everything that you do is always on point. The way you advise me is always to be a better person. Then brother, if you tell me say the cliff over there says the level, make a step. But now go question if you make a step.
But go back to even what you
Because
said
at
earlier
the
with the
end-
dressing, remember?
Hold on, man.
Earlier and they
That's
come
why
back
me
to
I tell you, say,
controlling.
That
That's
is not a matter of being controlling. It's just a matter of you leading and I'm supporting you. Because you are building me into a better person.
All right.
So because you are building me now a better person, me not see that as being controlling.
But mistake.
Me see control as you not make me be better than how me is. Me meet you, yes sir, stagnancy, and me still there, yes sir. Brother, don't tell me what to do.
Alright, me go give her a leeway upon that one. The reason why she did say it true when me must have question her, and me must have question her about if the person before, if they normally assertive and everything where she not normally have a question, and she did say no. So that are the reason why she adapt this thing where she have to question things, because really and truly it make perfect sense if you really the grown a man as a woman and you expect him man to be a leader and you realize say yo, him a mess up so often. Come on, ungla stupid woman who that really know a relationship with a man where they make mistakes so often, just to do things all over the place, just to spend money here and there, and you're not concerned about your future and safety, and you know question things when you come and tell her, babes, we have a good idea, feed me swift up.
Me not do that.
You understand? But if you're turning around and say, yo, she have one man where when the man come to him and say, yo, babes, watch her. Look on this scene, you know, say me I talk to somebody and they show me this and this and this. And you know in yourself, say, yo, I want a man who always make the right decision. I'm not saying he's perfect, you know, because none of we not perfect. Exactly. But just saying, you know him not just jump and do things. Him always take your time out and do due diligence. Check this and check that before he even bring it to you as the woman. So you know, so when he do come to you now, you're not afraid.
Exactly.
You're not afraid to say, okay, yeah, but you might come to me. Oh,
Exactly.
If
then
that
one day you tell me say the cliff level make a step.
you're willing
going
to submit.
make a step.
You're willing to submit.
Don't come on.
Yeah, we do the action, we don't like your word. Come on.
No, you will submissive word, brother.
It's
I will follow your lead. I will support your lead.
It's the same thing, man.
Whatever Jason called support.
I submit, man.
So long, like as me say, as these like these these top five, I now call it top five. These five red flag in a relationship. Me not perfect. I me know say me still need some work on. You understand? But at the end of the day, as me say, if me have a partner where have the two of our best interests at heart, I'm willing to do the S word support. I'm willing to even put up my phone. Because as long as we always have something to communicate about. Yeah, to me, what keeps a relationship going is the friendly talks that we can have. A lot of time I say, I know two persons are in a relationship and the man can see one nice girl and say, babe, that girl is sexy, not true. And they stung and they laugh over it. You understand that them relationship there, female fi want. You must be, no, for real, you must be a best friend to your partner before you be a lover. Or you can't talk about any and everything.
But someone they ever ready for that conversation and none at all wants to even tell them
That's why
to do that.
Say be a best friend to your partner before you even consider a relationship. Sit down and talk about any and everything. You don't need to sit down and you want to talk to somebody so much. You can't even talk to your spouse because he always at this or he or she always at this, always at that. Just man up or woman up and compromise. Give and take. I not tell us all the while, me give and take, but some of the time compromise is not in my book. But then, I'm going to tell you, but then after sitting and listening to my friend and persons keep saying that I have a lot of balls to be a female. And then to hear it from Jason like, whoa, I real meds, you know. It's real meds. But long and short of the story, me tell us a long and short. Females, try and understand your partner. Understand how Jason think, man think, as you just keep hearing that in my head. And some of the time then thinking it make no sense, but as him say, understand how your partner think or a man think. I'm not tell us if to be submissive, because I'm not going to tell us I'm going to be, but I'll support you. And don't tell me say the same thing. Don't tell me say the same thing. Mystic.
No, it's not.
Okay, thank you. Mystic. Your time now. Your 2 cents.
What I don't tell us about the whole abuse emotionally, physically and thing. I think I'm gonna take on that still.
Jason.
In a nutshell, for me, yeah, what? No form of abuse is supposed to go on with a verbal, physical, or emotional. We know a lot of times female feel say I way that them can, blow off steam by telling a man in mind, but there's a lot of way if you do it respectfully. We know a lot of time we grow and see that happen often. We see we auntie talk to their mother a certain way, their man certain way. We say we mother talk to father a certain way. So most female grow with that something that feel say it's acceptable. You have to understand say every man grow a certain way. So maybe you start off and the kind of man when you start off and attracted to and deal with them alright with it. Means say every man grow see me and we accept everything, you see me. So if you know say a female strength mouth, which is verbally, use if you can abuse people, then if you understand say a man physicality, a female strength, and most time might not go like reaction what go come with it. So no man feel put their hand pound in no way, shape or form, but you just have to know say things do come with consequence. So if you're not ready for consequence, think about if you're not nothing good for say, keep your ass quiet. It's that simple. Learn to have conversation instead of fight. If you know say you're upset as what Peter Gates say and something they come to your mind what he say and you know say your woman not gonna like it, just maybe you no need to say it. If you really want a relationship, you really respect your relationship as more than expect somebody to do once in our relationship. Ensure say your things are go come out your mouth, even if you not go perfect, it good enough if you can talk over it maybe an hour from now, 2 hours from now. Don't take all the foolishness about an bex, week. No, 2 weeks later again you may talk and you alone me know what we eat. Don't pick up that's something that is time wasted. You understand? Me know say enough time me hear say me too literal, but as some me see it. Me go tell us say 60 seconds in a 1 minute. Me go tell us say 60 minutes in a 1 hour, 24 hours in a 1 day. Yeah, me go as far as tell us say 84,600 seconds in a 1. Me go too deep. So guess what now? Just for the long and short it is. Just respect each other time, respect each other company. While we know they have to last forever. Don't make nobody waste no time. Don't stuck in a relationship and talk about you have to stick to evil what you know. All the little garbage there. We don't cut out all of this. Something the life too short. Enjoy on yourself, don't live on no life, please nobody. While people are live their life, don't spend your 24 hours tell another man or another woman how them feel feed them life. Tap focus on people, focus on yourself, try to build and work, and try to be the best version of yourself. That's all I can say to you. Big up Ship for Less once again. If you're not Ship for Less, what am I do for it again?
Ship for more.
You don't know where we can find them, Tricky.
I don't know. Then depend on Instagram, Ship for Less JA.
Location.
Tap Road. Upper with them call
Upper Deck.
Upper Deck.
Yes, man. You don't know say they have free delivery in and around Montego Bay same way. You see me? Best customer service. Check them out on Instagram, man. Ship for Less JA. Best rate you can find. You see me? So you don't know say not even a West Convo close out. Until next time.
Peace out.
Yes.
Ship for Less. We ship just about anything that you may want to have purchased overseas. Our rates are very competitive compared to all the, let's say, the name brand in the industry. We do free delivery in and around Montego Bay, on the outskirts of Montego Bay. You can visit our Instagram page at #ShipForLessJA, Facebook ShipForLessJA, or you can even visit our website at ShipForLessJA.com. We are located at 4 Sewell Avenue, which is more commonly known as Upper Deck. So for all the Montegonians, you should know where Upper Deck is located, and we're located off the steep hill on Top Road. Check out our webpage, complete our sign up, which is free, less than 2 minutes. Make sure to sign up.